Sorry, once again, please.
I'm saying I think we have already talked, right?
Yeah.
Did you remember?
Yeah, I have talked with you, but I forgot. But I, watching your face, I could see that I have talked with you.
Yes, yes. So today I just want to talk about, do you know UPS, Unified Pension Scheme? I just want to, I just want to know your opinion. Should private employee also get UPS? Not like UPS, I'm talking about pension. They're not getting, those type of facilities. Yeah, they are getting, some PF, they are having some, EPFO facilities.
Mhm.
Yeah, would you like to talk about those things?
Yeah, basically in the newspaper I studied, but whenever I watch these kinds of headlines, so I didn't study properly. So may I know something about yourself? Please tell me something. What is the motto, and could you tell me about that? After that, I will try to say about it because I am not capable to understand.
Okay, already, right? There are government employees and private employees as well. So,
Okay.
after working for some years, government employees will get some pension, right? Yeah, after some, if I talk about, after a few years ago, government had stopped pension, okay, for
Mm-hmm.
government employees as well, excluding army, okay, excluding army and some ministers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were getting pensions, okay, but if someone is working in railway, if someone is working in other departments, okay, they
Mm-hmm.
won't get pension according to the old scheme. But nowadays, okay, I think 3 to 4 days ago, I was watching news. So government had started a pension for all the government employees. That is called
Mm-hmm.
Unified Pension Scheme. So I just
Okay.
want to say we are working in private sector, okay, and there are thousands, lakhs of people are working in private sector. They are working in MNCs.
Mm-hmm.
Should they, government should give a pension to those person as well?
Yeah. I think that they should try to give the pension to those person also because they work a lot, hard work, and after that, if they are not getting the pension in the older age, so it is not good for them. Money is each and everything. I can say that 70-80% things you may purchase with the money. If you have a money, you could survive. But when you grow older, at that time you will be not able to do any kind of things. So at that time, if you get a pension from the government, so it would be great for you. And I have seen a lot of person who works a lot harder in each and every sector, whether it is government or whether it is private. But in
Yeah.
the private sector, in the private sector, mostly I have seen that they works a lot, they work hard, but they do not get a
Yeah.
pension like older age. Now I am going to give an example of my mother. My mother also works in the factory, and she has been working there for the almost 8-9 years. And whenever I watch to my mama, so at the time I get hurt that my mother works a lot of hard work, but right now she is just getting 10,000, 11,000. So government just pays almost 10,000, 11,000 salary to the private employees. But whether if you see the government employees, so they get almost 30,000 rupees salary each and every month, 30, 25. At least they get 25 plus, and each and every year they get increased their salary as well. But if you watch to the private sector, so they are not like that. So I think that if the government start paying the we can say pension to the private employees, so it would be a great. If they give the pension to the private sector, so it would be a great, because government sectors person gets good salary, handsome salary, and they do not have a load of doing any kind of things. But in the private sector, when you work, so at that time you will have to a lot of burden, you will have to face a lot of burden. So I think that if the government start giving the pension to the especially private employees, so it would be great according to me. Because you must have seen the person who works in the uh, government sector, they gets a good salary and they have a respect also. But whether if you watch to the private person, especially I am saying to those person who works in as a laborer in the factory, you must have seen. Especially I am not saying to those person who works in the MNC. I am saying almost 70%, 60% person works in the as a labor in the factory, because they are not a skillful person. No one is going to teach something to you, you will have to keep studying by yourself. And so here are not anyone who is going to teach you, you will have to teach by yourself. And I have seen many times that I'm gonna tell you. like if you are a worker and you start working in the factory, so
Yeah.
this is the responsibility of yours that you should try to teach, because since they have been working almost 4 5 years, so now it is the responsibility of the like employee of theirs that they should try to teach to the other workers, so that in future they could start earning a handsome salary. But they do not want to teach anything to them, because they think that if we start teaching them, so he will take our job as well. So it is not good for them, because if they do not teach them, so in their entire life they almost earn 10,000, 12,000, 30,000, and after that, if they get old and after that they are not capable to do that work, and after that they will be fired by the employee, they will be fired by the factory owner, and they do not get any kind of salary. So it is very miserable condition for them. So I think that if the government start giving the good salary, also good salary as well as good pension, it would be great for them.
Yes, you are right. In private sector, okay, it's not only for factory. Those who are working in factory, there are so many people who are working in MNCs as well. Okay, even they are not
Mhm.
getting good salary. Okay, after having good degree and diploma as well, because in
Yes, yes.
India, we don't have proper rules and regulation. Okay, if you have passed your graduation or post graduation, then also company will hire you. They will pay you just 15,000 or 20,000 in MNC as well. So there is
Right.
no criteria, and after working for 20 years, 10 years size, then also they are not getting anything. Okay, after
Yeah,
retirement, what will they do? At
yeah.
least who are working in private sector, and you were talking about the factory employees as well, right? They don't
Mhm.
have good knowledge. Okay, there is no
Mhm.
one who can guide them. At least
Mhm.
government must think about the those who are working in private sector,
Yeah.
because they are also having so many rules and responsibilities, right? And whatever you are saying, okay, I agree with you, and I appreciate you're having very good thoughts about each and every person.
Yeah, thank you. You must have seen each and every year the government increases the salary of the government employee, but each and every year they do not get increase the salary of the private sector person who works in the private. They do not increase their salaries, and if they increase the salary, so it would be like 500, 600, 300. And but if you watch the government employees, so their salary is going to be hired by them. Their salary is going to be increased by them, or like 3,000, 4,000, 2,000, like that. So it should be not like that. Equally they should try to like increase the salary of both person, whether it is working in the government sector or private sector. since i
Yeah.
watch since I watch at my home, since I said to you that my mother was in the factory, so each and every day whenever I watch to my mama, so at the time I feel get hurt that my mother is has been working, but till now he is just getting it 10,000 rupees. And earlier when he started his journey, so at the time he used to earn almost 7,000, 8,000. So 4 5 7 years later, what she just got almost 2,000, 3,000 increment. So it is not sufficient for them. I am also a teacher. I teach students, and if I talk about myself, so earlier I used to teach students. Earlier, almost 30, 40 students. At the time, I used to earn almost 1,000 rupees. But if I talk about right now, so right now I could earn almost 6,000 rupees. So like this kinds of increment is important for all the employees who work in the private sector. Government should try to think about them, and after a particular time, like after 4 5 years later, they should try to teach them about the skill, so that in future they could earn a good amount. Because if you are a skillful person, if you are a really skillful person, then your salary is going to be increased. Otherwise no one is going to increase your salary.
Yes, you are right. And in private sector, people are not getting health benefits. Yeah, in MNC, there are some companies who all are giving health benefits. But if I
Yeah,
talk
right.
about other employees, okay, in other companies, they are not getting any health benefits. Whatever they are
Mhm.
earning, okay, if there will be any injury, okay, if there will be any problem in their life, okay, whatever they have earned, okay, they have obviously even they are not earning good money, right? Then also they have to spend their whole money in their life, right? So
Yeah,
what they
right.
are getting, right? After working hard, after spending, after giving, giving each and everything to the company, right? They're not getting anything.
Yeah, right.
And you are talking about the increment, right? In government sectors, they are getting good increment. They are getting, uh, what can I say? House, they will get room facility. Okay,
Yeah,
they
right,
will
right,
get
right.
you'll get a house, right, for living in private sector. If you're earning 10,000, you have to buy your, you have to live in rent, right? And you have to pay the money for your rents, right? You have to pay your
uh,
electricity bill. You have to pay for your health, right?
uh,
But in government sector, they are getting all the facilities. They are having proper leaves. In private sector, they won't get 1 month leave. Okay, they will just get, if they are working for very long time, right, they will get 5 days leave, 10 days leave, right, after requesting. But in government sector, without just sending a single message, okay, yeah, from today I won't come to office, they will get easily, right? Whatever they want, they will get easily. But in private sector, trust me, there are so many challenges. They are having so many targets. If you want to achieve target as well, then also you want, your job is not secure. But in private
right.
sector, there is a security. Yeah, there are so many challenges in private sector, and we must raise our voice as well. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so how has been your day so far, and how had been your day so far going on for last couple
Um,
of, I guess could say that couple of months because I didn't talk with you.
Yeah, it was going well, and you know very well, I'm also a YouTuber. Okay, it's been for 2 years I'm working as analyst, right? So because I'm also a private employee, and everything is going fine, and now I'm just celebrating my weekends. You can say I'm in my home and I'm just having tea, and I can say I can say sorry to you because I was just having tea. I didn't
So
ask you, right?
uh, I don't have a lot of time, so that's why I am not able to talk with a lot of person. I'm gonna tell you about my daily routine. Like is 8 o'clock, I will go to school. After that, 1 o'clock, I will come, and after that, I will take little bit nap, and after that, 3 o'clock to 11 o'clock at night, I will teach students. Okay, in particular time, I only 30 minutes. I will take a break, and after that I will till teach to 11th o'clock at night, so I don't have a lot of time. In the morning little bit time I have, so I always try to upload the videos like studying newspaper and talking with anyone. So that's why I thought that I should try to talk with someone, and I connected to you, and right now I am talking to.
Oh my God, so you're saying like you're working as a teacher, you go to school and you give tuition, right? So are you having your own coaching institute or like you are just giving online classes?
No, no, I have my own institute. There I teach. Firstly, nursery to 10th class, I teach till 8 o'clock. And after that, 8:30 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I teach just English. Spoken English, I teach there.
Okay. And how many students are you having?
I have just spoken classes, 6, 7 students I have presently right now. One, it's been almost 1 month, 4 months, 5 months. I have been teaching in the school about the spoken classes, and 1 month ago I started teaching at my own institute, little bit institute. I opened at nearby my area, and there I teach students about the spoken classes as well.
Oh, that's great. So you are doing very hard work. I really appreciate you. And you are, like you are not wasting your time, right? Nowadays,
Yeah,
people are just wasting their time. They are just, using social media. And you are also using social media, but you are, getting benefit from this social media, right? You're not
right.
wasting your time. Otherwise, people are just watching reels. They're just using Instagram. They're just watching, unnecessary things, right? So again, I can say I really appreciate you. You're not only doing, good for yourself. You're just doing good for our society as well. You're educating people, okay, so they can also, make their life well, right? They can increase their standard by just getting knowledge, right? So they can
Uh,
feed their family.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think that my aim is like that. If I follow this path, so I want to be the best teacher of the English in the world. No matter what would be my age, like 70, 80, 90, 100, no matter. If I would be in this path, so I want to be the best teacher of the English in the world. Since 2020, I have been learning English, and it's been almost 4 years. It completed until right now. Also, each and every day I learn. Whenever I teach students, so at that time new things I learn. Whenever I teach in the school, so at that time also I learn a lot of things. So like teaching profession is like that. Each and every day you learn a lot of things after teaching them. So I just love this profession.
Yes, you're right. Being a teacher, you have to work on updates as well, right? So many things are, daily updating, right? So you must know each and everything. And the way you are talking, I really appreciate it. and you are saying, you are reading newspaper, you read newspapers as well, right? So obviously, if you follow newspaper, you'll get updates, because nowadays we are living in 21st century. We all have each and every, every information on our cell phone as well.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay, so may I know something about your YouTube channel? Is it growing well, and are you satisfied with your YouTube channel?
No, I'm not satisfied, I can say. But yeah, I didn't lose my hope. I'm just
Okay.
working on my YouTube because I'm not consistent. Okay. For If you want to achieve anything, okay, there must be consistency. If you want to learn this language, there must be consistency. If you want to achieve your goal, then also there must be consistency. So if
Right.
there is no consistency, you won't achieve anything. It's not only about YouTube, it's for everything, right? So because of inconsistency, I'm not getting that much growth. But yeah, whenever I try to upload videos, people just watch my videos, and I'm getting, a good response. But because of inconsistency, I'm not getting, that much benefit what I was expecting.
Okay, so if I ask some personal question, please don't mind. Okay, I'm just want to ask that how many subscribers do you have right now? If you don't mind, please if you share with me.
Okay, I'm having 586. What about you?
Oh, okay. Since 2020, I've been uploading the videos on my YouTube channel, but right now I have just 200 subscribers on my YouTube channel each and every day.
Why? Okay, you're uploading videos each and every day.
I try to upload each and every day. But the thing is
Oh my
that
God.
I don't try to only upload the videos like talking. I try to upload the video each and everything. Like whenever I do any kind of thing, so at the time also I speak in English. I upload on my YouTube channel. Whenever I go anywhere, so at the time I make a blog. I upload on my YouTube channel. Newspaper series I upload. English to Hindi, Hindi to English newspaper. Telling series also I upload. So whatever thing I follow, I just try to upload on my YouTube channel because I want to show that. For learning English, you can't say that you are following one path and with that path you are going to be fluent in English. For that, you will have to follow a lot of path of the English. After that, you would be able to understand about the English properly. Like you have to study a lot of newspapers. You will have to speak whenever you have a time. You have to study like all the things you have to follow in English. After that, you would be able to understand English clearly. Like I'm gonna tell you, I had a time before I talking with you. I had a time, so I was just watching shorts in English on YouTube. I was just watching songs comes in English. Songs comes on YouTube shorts.
All right.
So I was watching them. Was scrolling. I was and I was watching English songs like this. Okay. So the thing is that if you really want to be a good speaker, so speaking is important for you. But the thing is that you should try to use all the time for English. Like you have to follow all the things in English from morning to evening if you have a time.
Yes, you're right. If you want to speak well English, okay, you have to work on so many things, right? Just listen to, English videos.
Okay, so
Am
if
I
you have a
audible?
question, you may ask to me. Otherwise, we are going to wrap up this session. Hello? Hello? Hello?